Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Plasma or the XPL or the biggest disappointment of 2025. So this is a token that launched and had a market cap of 3 billion back in September, and now it is at 400 million, and this is the prime example of what is possible in the crypto market, as you can see. So basically, like at launch, the token had a really good momentum, and after that massive dumping happened and the token crashed. And again after that there was a breakout, as you can see here, and it seemed like that there was like a really good response here, but again after hitting 35 cent the token is down back to that like 22 cent level that it basically bounced back from, as you can see. Now let's break it down what is happening with Plasma and where the XPL may be headed. Now we'll just go to like the news that they have had. So the first news that they have is that they announced their largest payment partnership to date with Zero Hash. So this is it seems like that this is like a pretty big deal. As you can see, Zero Hash is a leading stablecoin infrastructure company providing a single operating layer for compliance and settlement across the US and the Europe, as you can see. So any merchant can use Zero Hash on Plasma to accept USDT just as they accept major currencies like USD and EUR. So that's really big. Now this seems like this is like really big. As you can see, the banks, institution and fintechs are here. With Zero Hash, they bring the benefits of digital dollar to the financial giants, as you can see. So it seems like that they are making the big deal out of it. After that, and there was another interesting thing. So within it happened on November 11th, as you can see. So within 48 hours, Plasma will transfer XPL tokens into custody with Anchorage, as you can see, the first federally chartered crypto bank in the US. So again, this they say this all the tokens remain subject to previously provided unlock schedule. So this is what it looks like, as you can see here. So as of now, the team and investor tokens are locked, but I think the sell pressure that is like on this token is most probably from these like ecosystem and growth tokens, I think, and because of that the token is struggling again. They did like gave 987 million tokens in XPL public sale, but even if we had that sell pressure, it would have been somewhere around here. It doesn't explain why this massive sell pressure happened, and I think that is most probably happened due to these ecosystem and growth like tokens. And again, after 1 year there is going to be massive token unlocks for the investors in the team, and I think that will be a massive like a crash for XPL as well once that happens. Again, it is still in the August, so as of now it seems like that the sell pressure has like cooled off, as you can see, or cooled down, as you can see as of now. Again, if it wants to go higher, this is the best like point to go higher, because this is the support that they have had, and if it bounces back from here, it could be a double bottom, and we could it could be a double bottom here, as you can see here. And if that happens, it can basically push back to 35 cent or even like 40 cent or even eventually to 51 cent. But again, if it doesn't, if it like makes a new low, the possibility of it retesting on this trend line is really high. So somewhere around 14 or even 13 or even 12 cent is a possibility if it doesn't hold this support. Again, another big news that they have had, that the Coinbase announced that they have added Plasma XPL to their roadmap. So again, in the future the token will get listed on the Coinbase, and that is something we could see a slight like hype around that as well. But again, as of now, I don't think that is the case, because the token continues to go down. Although there is one thing that is like doing really well on the Plasma, I would say that would be its TVL. So like after launch, the TVL did saw a massive dip, but after that it has been like holding it really well. And in terms of their ecosystem, like Aave is up like 22%, which is a massive. And in terms of the stablecoin market cap, as it is a stablecoin like blockchain, that is also down from like 6 billion to as low as 1.4 billion, and as of now it is back to 2 billion. So it is showing the signs of recovery. That is a good thing for the XPL, but again, it doesn't like, again, I think the trust of traders on the XPL is really at all-time low, because the token crashed from $1.65 to as low as 22 cents. So that is like 86% crash in just like 1 month or like 1.5 months. So that is a massive, I think, L for XPL in general. But as of now, again, let's say that again it has gone down like 86%. So let's say that it doesn't go down more, or even let's say that if it does go down as low as like 14 cent, after that, let's say if it bounces back, there is a possibility that XPL could bounce back to that 34 cent level. That is the first resistance that we are looking at. If it bounces back, that is if, because it has been struggling really hard. So again, if it bounces back and if it like breaks this trend, I think it may actually end up going, like, let's say if it goes in this exact level, I think after that it may actually push above as high as 41 cent, or even like eventually 55 cent is a possibility. Again, let's say if something like really good happens for the XPL, I think the max it can recover to is going to be like this one, 86 cent level, because the first thing is that there are a lot of investors who are stuck here, as you can see, somewhere on $1 or even like at $90, and I think they will most likely just like close their positions once it goes in this exact range. So I think this is like a massive, like, I think this is a massive supply zone, and this is where we'll most likely see a massive rejection if it ever goes in this exact range. And again, as I said, the token has like massive unlocks in the future as well, and as of now, if you look at like ecosystem and growth funds, they are being unlocked on a monthly basis. And again, if they sold these funds, I think the possibility of it, like, they can basically sell it even more in the future as well. So that is a bit of a problem. Again, I think as of now, the trust around XPL is at all-time low. So if whether they like, if they announce some kind of buybacks, or if they announce some kind of buybacks that can push XPL, I think, to 50 cent or even higher than that, that is one of the factors that we are looking at. But as of now, it doesn't seem like that we have anything like that. Again, the token, again, it did have a really good news of Coinbase listing. That is something that is really good for the XPL. But again, I think as of now, the only thing that may actually end up like helping XPL would be the buybacks. If they announce some kind of buybacks, and if they do that, I think the possibility of it, the possibility of XPL going back to that 50 cent is really high. Again, we'll see once they do announce something, but as of now, we don't have anything else. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.